welcome back to another video, and today we are back on Dinosaur Island. It's been a few years, but we are back. Looks like someone's desperate for the first attention. Casper, in his meantime, has been sitting in the provided bird bath with his family. His mate has birthed quite a few kids. The oldest, a daughter, and they've had 2 sons and another daughter here. And this is where they spend most of their time during the day. So we introduce you to a brand new spot here on Dinosaur Island. Welcome to the Rocky Desert. I'm sure you've seen it before, but not in its entire glory. As you can see down here, we have a Dimetrodon, one of the only animals here in the Rocky Desert who actually lives here. Most of the time, it's feeding off of dead dinosaurs that come here when they want to die, or it's feeding off the spiders that come by. Or sometimes it feeds off the other natural predator that lives in these parts. The Titanoboa. You can just about see it. It is well camouflaged, and it barely ever lets itself down. And sometimes these creatures can clash, and it ends up with both of them being dead on occasion. You can see that this Titanoboa has successfully and triumphantly killed this young Dimetrodon. This Dimetrodon does not seem to have any parents nearby. Probably died to the high drought that has hit the island as of recent. Oh, would you look at that? You may remember from the last episode a few years ago, the manager. Now, the manager, he's back. He has a camo suit that he uses to disguise himself in the grassy plains. And he's kidnapped a young T-Rex and made him into a robot. Kind of like he did with Baby Blue, or Cobalt, or Indominus Rex. Yes, Indominus is a Baby Blue from all those years ago. So yes, here he is, the brand new dinosaur. He has no name. You don't know what his place is in this story. Over here, Faye and Dilo have had their time. They have no children yet, but Faye is presumably expecting, which is very, very, very nice. Dilo is very happy. And Faye is even happier. This is the first time Dilophosauruses have actually bred. These two being the only original species. Over here, Ceratosauruses have gathered together. Over here, we have the Ceratosaurus we know that had the Reality Stone. He is now just a simple Ceratosaurus that lives on Dinosaur Island. This is Ceratosaurus' brother. Now, he is the bull male. He is very powerful, he's very strong. And this is his mate. This Ceratosaurus has a very large dorsal spine and is much stronger than Ceratosaurus. And she is indeed a female. Sometimes she picks on Ceratosaurus just for the fun of it. And this is their baby over here. And yeah, he also has the spine, but he retains the colours from his father. Ooh, finally, we get to catch up with Rexy and Rexpert. Now, of course, they are currently, without their son Indominus. He has gone on a trip. He is alive. He has just gone, and he's working in the lab with Squirtle at the moment. Rexy, is not expecting, they are not planning on having another child anytime soon, but if they are, then I will keep you informed. And down here we have the other T-Rexes, not their children, but a lot of other T-Rexes that live on the island. There's very plentiful species, kind of like the gentle giants. Some of them have had cubs, as you can see. These two over here. Yes, very cute, very adorable. This one is a juvenile, made from this mother here. And we don't know who the mate is, but we are presuming this male here, judging from his blue eyes. This male has also had another kid with this green one over here. This one, and had that red baby, and has also bred with this one once again to make this baby here. And of course we catch up with the good old raptor family. We really appreciated them in last season. Well, this is the same season, just a while ago. We really appreciated them. Sadly, the parents from the original series have died. This here is Rap. He's now fully grown, and he has a family of his own. This is his mate. She has no confirmed name as of yet, but she is very healthy, she's mature, and she has had some children, as you can see here. The one that just crawled on top of the mother's back is indeed male, but the other is female. Yes, it's hard to distinguish between them, but just so you know, they will soon grow up, and hopefully keep the raptor family alive on this island. Now let's go catch up with another lovable area, the gentle giants. Now of course, the last time we saw them, they were on the grassy plains, but now they're back here in their rocky area, and they decided that instead of going all the way around the path just to go to some grass, they discovered that they can just walk across, despite maybe losing a few babies or two. And yes, they are certainly getting plentiful. Stego is here. He's doing perfectly fine. The Stegosaurus family going strong. Triceratopses and Triceratops doing alright. The only Parasaurolophus on the island, for the most part. Not even a baby in sight. Pachycephalosaurus doing splendid. Ankylosaurus has a cute few cubs. And over here we have the Brachiosaurus family. And you can see they have had their own cub right there to keep this wonderful and gigantic species alive. And then we go on to our favourite, Spiny. Spiny has also been busy. This is not his mate, it is his son. And he hasn't fully learned how to swim yet. He can just about paddle on in the water, and if he is not kept under control, he will fall straight down to the bottom and drown. But he can just about swim for now, unlike his father, who can float. And yes, this is a male. And today, Spiny will be teaching his son how to hunt. The male watches from the side as Spiny prepares to kill this swordfish that is about to get back into the water. He hides deep under the water, and he jumps up and bites into the swordfish, dragging him underwater, grabbing him, keeping him under there, slamming him against the walls, drowning him in murk. He comes back up, victorious, and lands on the ground with his son, hoping that he can catch the other small prey item sitting on the bank. So, the small male heads up, he hops into the water, trying not to be seen. He leaps up, grabs on, drags it into the water, dragging him along the side, and he is sent deep under the waves. He goes back down, knocking around his dad's kill, and is able to finish off the flat fish. His dad roars in excitement, and he touches noses with his son. But these sea creatures are not the only predatorial things that live by the lake now. Over here, if we swing over to the side, we can see this Deinosuchus with his own son. Now, let's see how this Deinosuchus swims in the water. The Deinosuchus can float, and he does have a child of his own, which he has to keep very much under control whilst he's going to drown. But he is able to save him just in time. Usually he would stay on his father's back, but that time he just so happened to slip. But it is natural in the learning process. Now let's catch back up with the herbivores. The herbivores have successfully made their way onto the grassy plains. You can see some of the cubs and the animals feasting on the tall grass. And the cubs, for the most part, have made it safely with their parents. However, this Pachycephalosaurus cub is going a bit too far. Sadly, this small baby is soon to meet his fate, unaware that he is being stalked. A pack of wild Utahraptors. This Utahraptor pack is led by this adult bull male. It's led by all different shapes and sizes of Utahraptors, each of them having one goal: to eat this innocent child. You can see a bunch of them here. There's a few babies. We don't know who made them. Everyone is very different here. Now, let's see them hunt. The bull male ducks behind some grass. The feathered one prepares to run towards the baby in an attempt to lead it towards the prepared to strike adult bull male, who's just hiding behind the grass. In the corner, and the baby quickly runs, and it turns the corner and is met with the jaws of the adult bull male. The bull male grabs the carcass and brings it towards the pack, who surround it, prepared to feast on its bones, flesh and organs, and much, much more. From in the distance, the mother hears the cry of its baby. It runs towards the Utahraptor pack, only to find the baby dead. The adult Pachycephalosaurus headbutts two members of the Utah family. One of them, this brown, long-nosed one, hops onto the mother's back, knocking her over. The bull male gets up and roars in the mother's face. All of the other Utahraptors begin to surround the mother, even this ant. surround the mother, preparing to feast. But she writhes in pain, tosses the oblong nozzle, headbutting and breaking his rib cage. Turns to the bull male, but they are right next to the rocky desert, and someone seizes opportunity to test out his brand new creation. The mechanical creature slams the mother's skull into the rock, breaking it. The mother's brain fluids leak onto the concrete. All the Utahraptors scream in happiness. Arr, 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 arr. Except the brown one. He's dead. The mechanical dinosaur roars. And flicks his tail, saying you're welcome. He goes up to the bull male and whispers something and pulls away. Arr, 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 arr. All of the Utahraptors agree, and they begin to feast on the mother Pachycephalosaurus. Sadly, the species is starting to go extinct due to the excessive hunting of the Utahraptors, and now, whatever this mechanical beast is, that one is still feasting on the baby. The mechanical dinosaur walks back over to his master. Well done, my child. Well done on convincing the Utahraptors to help. I never would have thought of that. Now, we need to dispose of this carcass over here. Hopefully the Titanoboa will feast on that and maybe any remaining Dimetrodon. But well done. And with the Utahraptor's help, I will finally get my revenge on Spiny. After he almost killed me, it was torture, that dark water. Let's hope that never happens again. Maybe, instead of killing Spiny himself, we can kill his son. How about that? Arr, arr, arr. To be continued.